I am Josephine, Assistant Professor of Physics, Narasimha Reddy Engineering College. Now I am going to discuss about the carrier concentration in intrinsic semiconductors. As we all know that in intrinsic semiconductors, the charge carriers are both electrons and holes. So in intrinsic semiconductors, the number of electrons and number of holes both are equal. So we are representing the number of electrons with N and number of holes with P. So in intrinsic semiconductors, the number of electrons and number of holes both are equal. Now these two are the charge carriers. So let us represent Ni. Now I am multiplying this number of electrons and number of holes. Before that, first let us write the expression for number of electrons. That is N is equal to 2 into 2 pi Me star kT divided by h square whole to the power of 3 by 2 into exponential of EF minus EC by kT. So this is the expression for number of electrons. Let it be equation number 1. Next, the number of holes expression is 2 into 2 pi mh star kT by h square whole to the power of 3 by 2 into exponential of EV minus EF by kT. So this is the expression for number of holes. Let it be equation number 2. These two already we derived in the previous lectures. Now from these two we are going to calculate the carrier concentration. So I am multiplying N and P. So as N is equal to Ni and P is equal to Ni, the product of N and P becomes Ni square. Ni square is equal to, now multiply these two, 2 into 2, it becomes 4. So 2 pi kT by h square is common from these two terms. So I am writing both together, 2 pi kT by h square whole to the power of 3 by 2, 3 by 2. When the base is same, we can add the powers. So 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2, it becomes 3 into Me star Mh star. I am writing like this, Me star into Mh star whole to the power of 3 by 2 into exponential. So here, when you take the exponential terms, e power a into e power b, we can write it as exponential of a plus b. So when you write together EF minus EC plus EV minus EV EF by kT. So this exponential of plus EF and minus EF will get cancelled. So it becomes exponential of EV minus EC divided by kT. Exponential of EV minus EC by kT. Now which is equal to 4 into 2 pi kT by h square whole power 3 into Me star Mh star whole power 3 by 2 into exponential of, see here we have EV minus EC. If it is EC minus EV, then that is the energy gap between the conduction band and valence band. But here we have EV minus EC. So in place of this, I am going to write minus EG. That is the band gap divided by kT. Now I want the carrier concentration for intrinsic semiconductor. That means Ni. This is Ni square. Now I want Ni. Means we have to apply square root. So root of 4 means it becomes 2 into 2 pi kT by h square whole power 3 by 2 into Me star Mh star whole power 3 by 4 into exponential of, when it becomes minus Ec by kT whole power 1 by 2, then we can write that value as exponential of minus Ec divided by 2 kT. Now this is the expression for carrier concentration for intrinsic semiconductors. For intrinsic semiconductors, the carrier concentration is this, 2 into 2 pi kT by h square whole power 3 by 2, Me star Mh star whole power 3 by 4, exponential of minus Ec by 2 kT. This is the expression for carrier concentration in intrinsic semiconductors. Now from these two expressions, we are going to solve the Fermi level for intrinsic semiconductors. Now let us discuss the Fermi level for intrinsic semiconductors. So Fermi level, I am going to calculate the Fermi level for intrinsic semiconductors. So as we all know the number of electrons and number of holes are equal. So in case of intrinsic semiconductors, we are representing the number of electrons with N and number of holes with P. So in intrinsic semiconductors, the number of electrons and number of holes are equal. Both are the charge carriers. So by taking this statement, now I am going to derive the expression for Fermi level. So as we all know that the expression for number of electrons is 2 into 2 pi me star kT by h square whole power 3 by 2 into exponential of EF minus EC divided by kT. This is the expression for number of electrons, which is equal to P, number of holes. Now what is the expression for number of holes? That is 2 into 2 pi mh star kT by h square whole power 3 by 2 into exponential of EV minus EF divided by kT. This is the expression for number of holes. Now I am going to equate these two. So when we equate these two, the common terms will get cancelled. This 2 will get cancelled. Similarly, 2 pi kT by h square, 2 pi kT by h square whole power 3 by 2 will get cancelled. So here what are the remaining terms? This side, take all the exponential terms to left side. So when you bring like that, here you will get exponential of EF minus EC minus EV plus EF divided by kT, which is equal to, here what are the remaining terms? mh star whole power 3 by 2 divided by this me star I am taking to right side. So mh star by me star whole power 3 by 2 is the remaining term here. So here when you simplify this, what you will get? Exponential of EF plus EF is 2EF minus of EC plus EV divided by kT is equal to mh star by me star whole power 3 by 2. Now take this exponential of EC plus EV by kT to right side. So what is the remaining term on the left side? Exponential of 2EF divided by kT. Keep it as it is on the left side. Now take this exponential of EC plus EV by kT to right side. So it becomes mh star by me star whole power 3 by 2 plus exponential of EC plus EV by kT. Now I am going to apply logarithm on both sides. So if I apply logarithm on both sides, applying log on both sides. So when you apply log on both sides, log of exponential will get cancelled. So only 2EF by kT is remaining on the left side. So on the left side we have 2EF by kT, which is equal to, when I apply the logarithm, then the right hand side term becomes log of mh star by me star whole power 3 by 2. So log of mh star by me star whole power 3 by 2 plus log of exponential means again that log and exponential will get cancelled. Only the remaining term is EC plus EV by kT. So here it becomes EC plus EV by kT. Now keep EF as it is on the left side. This 2 by kT take to right side. So when you take 2 by kT to right side, it becomes kT by 2. So EF is equal to kT by 2 log of mh star divided by me star whole power 3 by 2 plus kT by 2 into EC plus EV divided by kT. Okay. So here this kT and kT will get cancelled, and if you assume that mh star is equal to me star, so when mh star is equal to me star means this both will get cancelled. Log 1, the value of log 1 is 0, so this first term becomes 0 if mh star is equal to me star. So the expression for EF becomes EF is equal to the second term is EC plus EB by 2 because here KT will get cancelled. The expression for EF we got is EC plus EB by 2. That means the Fermi level in intrinsic semiconductor lies exactly halfway between the conduction band and valence band. As we know that EC is the energy corresponding to bottom of the conduction band, EB is the energy corresponding to top of the valence band. The expression for the Fermi level in case of intrinsic semiconductor lies exactly halfway between the valence band and conduction band. So the final expression for the Fermi level in case of intrinsic semiconductor is EC plus EB by 2. That means it is exactly between the conduction band and valence band. So this is the expression for Fermi level in case of intrinsic semiconductor.